So you say, "Forgive friend," stepping in between the two after the guard had just braced himself with his shield and not posted.
I tried my hand at
spear down.
I tried my hand at deception, and I say, "Soft-minded he is."
Minded? I didn't catch that.
You're using your suggestion spell?
Who, me? No, I was using deception.
Deception. Okay, deception. Okay, roll me a deception.
All right. Because that's high. Because I got a high deception.
All right.
Keep on misspelling. Roll.
Rue.
I don't know what.
Ooh.
Alright, maybe.
Wow. Wow.
8 dice, maiden.
You got a 7. You got a 7 on deception.
Maiden hates it. Yeah.
Rolls are never this bad at the table, and they're pretty awful.
He has his spear out and his shield, and the other guards lower theirs as well. And he says, "Move along."
In a very menacing, please do not say anything tone.
Okay, then I take my hand off my sword and just kind of like flutter my cape and like whatever, just walk off through the gate.
I actually picture you doing that before you said that. I picture you just like for some reason I knew that you was gonna do that. It's like I could have taken you, film, and a whole army on. Alright. I breathe a sigh of relief. Just
Does Kildry follow?
Yeah. We're still heading towards where Pluck said the speed chant sign was.
All right. So you pass the threshold of the walls. The guards are still with their shield and spears looking towards your direction as you go into the Green District. The Green District, however, does not have any guards on that side. It is where the mercenaries reside. And you start to see people, and again, their green cloaks, their green tunics, doing their business. You see occasionally the formation of men marching along the road. You see one specifically that has very long pikes or spears, marching in formation. They're singing a war song to keep in check with each other. Cadence, however you call it. The spears that they're carrying are so long that when they're moving, it has like a kind of a whistle from the spears in the air. Kind of a, like you take an elastic stick and you swing it around, you hear it, the swishing of it. They pass by you, and Pluck says, "This way," and then takes flight off of your shoulder.
Okay.
Do you follow him?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, and I'll follow Kildry.
All right. You guys, like, he flies over the main road mainly. Now and then he'll go over one of the buildings that's off to the side, and you guys turn into a little back alley. And he brings you up to a large structure. It seems to be more permanent than the others because a lot of these structures are made of wood and under construction and whatnot. This one seems to be a multi-story structure. It seems like it'd be where leadership would be. And he lands back on Kildry's shoulder. And he says, "Over there." And points a wing towards one of the sides of the building. Do you follow where he's pointing?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. You guys move from the front of the building to the right side of it. And you see there's the hedgerows and whatnot that are around the building. But you start to see what appears to be a little opening in the hedges where there is graffiti. And I want you to give me an investigation check, Kildry and Glenn, since you are also a rogue.
Okay.
Okay, so what does the sign tell us?
Give me an investigation.
Oh, well, I thought we should know it.
Well, you'll have to uncover it.
Investigation?
I investigated.
Yeah, well, yeah, you definitely did.
Oh, yeah. You investigated that.
All right.
Just copy and paste it now.
Yeah.
All right. So you,
Get so close to that. I have a wall. Hell.
Might as well.
okay, Glenn definitely knows what he's doing here. Glenn and Kildry go up to the side of this building where there's hedges, and there's an opening in the hedges, like it's a plant that grew wrong. And there's graffiti all in this area where this hedge is supposed to be. Like, think of it like a little archway where the hedge has stopped growing in a certain part. And inside this little archway up along the wall of the building is a bunch of graffiti of various types and forms. You see names, you see different obscenities and stuff like that in the common tongue. You see like phallic symbols and stuff like that, like very sloppily drawn on there. And then Glenn, Kildry doesn't see it, but Glenn sees just past some of the graffiti there, some etching in the wall. And the etching itself is under some of the paint. So Glenn to the wall and starts brushing aside some flakes of paint or whatever they used. Some of it looks like it's clay or chalk.
It might be poop. It might be poop.
Could be. He starts to investigate this etching, clearing off the paint, and you both see clearly the symbol for danger. Or rather, occupants are dangerous. That's one of the symbols that you see in the first bit. Below that, with more investigation, give me another set of investigation rolls.
Well, hell, I'll just copy and paste. It'll give me the same damn number.
Before we actually roll for this, am I allowed to ask Kildry, like, what does he have? Like, what business does he have at a place like this?
Sure.
Yeah. Because I read it was dangerous.
Yeah, it was investigation for this one again. Oh, you both did good.
Yeah.
So Glenn asked, what business does Kildry have in a place like this?
I use prestidigitation.
Kildry says in prestidigitation, I don't know if this is the place I need to find. In response to Glenn.
I'll just say to him, oh, let's find out if it is or not. We did our investigation checks. Wait.
He says, wait, but you guys did your investigations.
We already did our investigations.
All right, investigate away.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you both did good on your last investigation. So Glenn continues to pick away at some paint or whatever it is to reveal more etching into the wall. And combined with Kildry pulling some of the brush back, you see that the symbol actually says that the occupants inside are not dangerous. Because it completed the symbology.
Okay.
Okay. What's this text on? Is it on like a door or just a wall of a building of some sort?
It's etched into a wall. There's graffiti
building,
that you were uncovering it with. Like it was etched into the wall and graffiti covered it, possibly by criminals or drunkards or something. Or maybe the mercenaries were just trying to have their way with the building.
All right.
But this building looks to be an official place among the mercenary district, like it's some place a magistrate or a leader would be.
Okay.
So you have uncovered thieves' cant saying that the occupants inside are not dangerous. Do you want to do anything else?
Well, I look at Glenn and I say, go in.
Just tell him after you.
All right.
I go in.
You have to go back around the building, which at the front of the building, which you saw before, there was an overhanging kind of like a enclosure, like a vestibule. And inside that vestibule, where the doors are, you see, I believe it was 6 statues, 6 busts of different people.
I would like to go investigate the statues. Kind of try to guess where I'm at.
Okay, they are smaller busts that seem to be made of a white stone.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 of them on each side of the entryway in this vestibule, just before you get to the front doors. The first one you investigate, and each one has a nameplate. This one has... One second here. This one has etched into the nameplate Philip.
Philip.
Yes, and it's a bearded human man who has a set of laurels around his shaggy short hair, and one of his eyes has a slash scar over it with the eye closed. That is the first bust because it's just the bust of a person. The second one.
Does all the other ones kind of have the same type of battle scarred people?
Some of them do.
Okay.
Do you wish to look at the rest of them? There are 5 more.
We can go around and look at them all.
Yeah.
All right. The second one beside it has the bust of a younger, longer hair, and he has no real scars on him, but he's wearing at the top of what you could tell in the bust armor on, while the other one was wearing more of a tunic, so you can tell he was probably a soldier. And it says Alexander. The third
Nameplate.
is... Do what?
Their nameplates on them.
Yeah, the nameplates have etched into them names. And the third one has a man with kind of a balding look to him. Kind of a balding look to him, but he's still young. He has a scar on his cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also wearing armor. And it says Ptolemy.
Ptolemy?
Yes. The last 3 are about the same. They're wearing armors. One other is similar to the first one, where he has a large scar over his eye where it looks like he's been blinded in that eye. And the other 2 are about average in look, with like smaller cut hair. They also are wearing armors. One of which says Seleucus. Another says Cassander.
Cassander and Seleucus?
Seleucus.
Seleucus? All right. Well, that told us nothing. Just kind of, but so are we inside or are we kind of outside?
You're outside the doors. If you're stopping investigating. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, I think the last one was I didn't give you a name on that one. It was Lysimachus.
Lysimachus?
Yes.
All right. Well, I want to go in.
All right.
Does Glenn want to go in?
Yeah, I said after you, like I was going to follow you, so.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to go in.
All right. So there's a double door. You push open the double doors, and you see ornate flooring in a artistic style, different patterns. It looks pretty glossy. There is a small pool of water somewhat center of the room. It appears to have fish in it. And in this room, you see multiple pillars. It's a well-lit like reception. And at the end of this reception, you see a man sitting at a desk of 4 desks in a half oval. There appear to be guards as well, standing just behind the pillars, almost out of sight. And they are standing like they're guarding the place.
All right, I'll go up to the accountant, the front desk man.
Okay. So, does Glenn follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Kildry and Glenn follow the main path up to this half oval of desks, 4 different desks that have multiple things of paperwork on it. And there's a man sitting at one of the desks writing. And he looks up and kind of winces his eyes, squints his eyes as if he doesn't know what you are. And he says, "What can I do for you?" And he was going to try to say gentleman, but he kind of stopped.
I asked, "We're lost. What manner of place is this?"
Lost, you say?
I'm doing this in presentation.
All right.
I'll just. Okay.
Does Glenn say anything?
I say very lost indeed.
What manner of place is this? Okay. So we asked that in prestidigitation. The man puts down the pen that he had in his hand, clasps his hands together, and it says, "You are in the center of the administration building of the mercenaries of the Green District. How did you get lost and end up here?" And it looks like Kildry is going to be using the chat. He says, "This place looks a little more official than the rest of the things." Okay. Yes, this is... the man responds, "Yes, this is where we run the business of the Mercenary League. Perhaps you'd be interested in some jobs?"
What is Kildry's reply? We'll wait for that first.
I'm replying in just a second. Please do not mock my...
Should not mock your spelling. He knows what he knows. Okay, Kildry asks in prestidigitation, "Wasn't the leader of the mercenaries fighting in And the man at the desk replies, yes. Unfortunately, he is out of commission at the moment, and I have to pick up the work that he left behind.